Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show. We are coming to you from the McLaughlin Center for the Arts on the campus of Emory Henry University in beautiful Southwest Virginia as part of the WEHC Spring Fun Drive. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music from Martha and the band. Tonight on the show, we welcome Dori Freeman, Ivy Sheppard, and Ed Snodderly. It's a great night with some of the finest music you'll hear anywhere. So let's get started with a song made famous by Patsy Cline, Got a Lot of Rhythm in My Soul.
At age 4, Ivy was given a portable record player, a Hank Williams Sr. record, and a Jimmie Rodgers record. These days, her collection of 78 RPM records include every Carter family single and thousands of elusive bluegrass, old-time gospel, blues, and early jazz records. Her radio career began by accident when a friend invited her to be on his old-time music show on WPAQ, a legendary AM station in Mount Airy, North Carolina. She went back the following week. The third week, he telephoned to say that he would not be there and could she do the show by herself. He never came back, and she never looked back. Bringing the music she loves to her radio audience has become an obsession fueled by her relentless search for rare records and field recordings. In addition to her radio career, Ivy has made an active career as a musician, and by age 15, she was playing clawhammer banjo and had announced to her parents that she was going to make a living playing music. She met up with Janice and Bill Birchfield in 1999 at a fiddlers convention, followed them home, and subsequently performed with the Roan Mountain Hilltoppers for several years and toured with the South Carolina Broadcasters also. That's when I met Ivy. She also runs radio stations WEHC and WISE-FM right here in Emory, Virginia. On the radio or in person, Ivy Sheppard is a living tribute to the music she loves. She's brought an all-star band to pick with tonight. Please put your hands together for Ivy Sheppard.
Well, thank y'all so much for coming out here this evening to help support this WEHC Spring fundraiser. We're really happy to see you and to be part of a live studio audience for a radio taping. And we're going to call up Jenny Kimmel now on the guitar, and this is a song that she wrote.
About a boy. Well, Coke is it in a moon over top of the pines? It makes no sense. Your words, my time. Scrambled eggs, milkshakes, egg cup, catches, sun, bloody side up. You hear the morning speaking poetry and the whisper of the leaves through the trees. They say you're just a simple man. But I love you anyway. I can. Oh, 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 roosters bark, first sparks playing cards to the tune of a record spinner, coffee brewing, something brewing, always in the kitchen oven. I'm country pumpkin, summer birds, fickle words you wrote, hoping, brilliant snowing, may the sunshine always be over top of your head, my friend. There ain't no better thing than the love of a friendly thing. Oh, footnotes, good jokes, this love, it grows in secret, and faraway faces don't tell me there aren't any traces, enduring simple things. Like long walks, bird talk, marry me hungry, I'll never say no anyway. Oh, I'm candy stranded on Penny Lane, and I paid 50 cents for a love story to take me all the way to the end of my days. It's just a lovely thing, the way I smile for you, for you, for you. There's a floorboard down, it's in my pipes, my heart's a flow. It's funny that I jumped into your boat. Well, Coke is it in a moon over top of the pines? It makes no sense, your words, my time. Scrambled eggs, poached eggs, egg cup, catches, sun, bloody side up. I hear the morning speak poetry and the whisper of the leaves through the trees. They say you're just a simple man, but I love you anyway. I can. Oh, 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 oh.
Thank you guys. That was beautiful. So, Ivy, will you tell me, how long have you been with this station up here?
It'll be 5 years come June.
Okay, that's about what I was thinking. And when you first started, it was WEHC, and you added WISE to that?
Yeah, I know that there were the possibility of connecting these stations, so I went up to Roanoke and I told WVTF that I thought we should do it, and they said, yeah, we like that idea.
Nice.
So
You're a visionary.
it just seemed like it makes sense. The world doesn't end in Roanoke.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you. So this is the first time this band has performed, is that right?
Yes, you all are seeing the debut of the 78s.
Yes!
And Martha said, hey, Abby, do you want to play? And I was like, well, I don't really have a band, but let me think about it. And I know some really good people and got my sister here, Jenny Kimmel, playing the guitar. She just sang that song for you. Woo! And a fella who's taken the rock right out of geology and rolled it over into geography, he is keeping us in line and making us practice and getting our acts together. Ed Davis on the bass. And Brian Ailey, I've known him since we were in college. He was studying music, and I was playing music, and we've been pals ever since and said we ought to play something together sometime. And so here he is, and then I've known Gina from running around at fiddlers conventions, which is a great way to spend a weekend. If you're ever looking for some fun in a ball field, in the sun and in the mud, with very little sleep and a lot of music, you should come out to any fiddlers convention that you can find, and you'll meet wonderful people like Gina Dilge.
So I have worked with Gina before. She's been on our show in a different band. And Gina, you're also a really talented graphic designer. Tell us a little bit about your work. I got one of her stickers today.
I had the idea that people took old-time musicians a little too seriously and only saw them in black and white and kind of old archival photographs, so I decided to have a little fun with them and illustrate them kind of in a way that both celebrated them and didn't take it too seriously. So I called the series like the Trad Music Superheroes.
I love it.
Yeah.
I got her Ola Belle Reed sticker today. Yeah. So, do you have those here tonight? Are you going to have some for sale?
I think they're up front. There may be something around 25 different ones. Started in 2021, I think, and so they just accumulate over the years.
Do you think you'll have an Ivy Sheppard one?
She'd make a good one.
Yeah, she would make a good one. I think that should be your next project. So I would love it if you guys would play one more song for us, and not for the night, but for this set. You have another one for us?
Yeah, maybe it's good for the fundraiser theme, and it also goes with the old-time theme. And it's written by a great songwriter and great musician from Ashe County, North Carolina, who was part of the migration. She ended up in Pennsylvania with her family, Ola Belle Reed. And this is a song called I've Endured, and we hope that this radio station will as well with your support. And Brian's going to sing this one for you.
Hills and valleys through the rain and snow, sing the
Ivy Sheppard. Emory Henry University in support of the WEHC and Wise FM Spring Fund Drive. WEHC also serves Clintwood, Norton, St. Paul, Big Stone Gap, and Pound. By supporting WEHC, you are supporting the Emory and Henry mission of lifelong learning. WEHC connects not only the students but also the people of Southwest Virginia to issues and events of the world that affect their daily lives. Visit the WEHC website or make a gift now at the description in the live stream and help support the voice of Southwest Virginia. This show is also sponsored in part by Wahlberg Construction, delivering excellent and creative construction solutions while helping their employees, clients, and vendors thrive. And Summers Roof and Cellar, applying masterful culinary techniques to regionally sourced and homegrown ingredients. Summers presents a delectable, shareable menu ranging from brick-fried bread to preserved food offerings, fresh seafood, and mouth-watering, dry-aged cuts of meat. They can be found at 102 Court Street, Northeast Abington. Now let's get back to the beautiful stage of the McLaughlin Center for the Arts. Martha and the Band with I Tried Too Hard Too Long.
Eddie Lynn Snodderly was born and raised in Knoxville, Tennessee. His grandfather was a farmer and old-time fiddler who, along with his brother, won several ribbons at Knoxville area fiddlers conventions in the 1920s and 30s. Ed started playing guitar at age 12, enamored by the music of the British invasion, while also absorbing the old-time music played by family members that was simply part of the Snodderly's homespun DNA. In 1976, he co-founded the now iconic music venue, the Down Home Coffee House and Pickin' Parlor in Johnson City, Tennessee, better known as the Down Home.
Oh, yeah.
And this intimate listening room has played host to countless artists, including Newgrass Revival, Norman Blake, John Hartford, Willie Dixon, John Lee Hooker, Queen Ida, Coco Taylor, Ramblin' Jack Elliott, and Townes Van Zandt, to name just a few. Ed has always balanced running a venue with being a touring musician himself. In addition to his solo work, he also records and performs as the Brother Boys with duet partner Eugene Wolfe. Songs that he's written have been covered by Jerry Douglas, Sam Bush, John Cowan, Missy Raines, and others. And back in 2000, He played a minor role in the Coen brothers film, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Pretty good resume, huh? This is my first time having the pleasure of working with him, and hopefully not the last. Will you please welcome to the stage Ed Snodderly?
Thank you. Well, all right. That was, yeah. Old car clinging, a good breeze blowing, some reflection in the morning light. All through town to a corner street, a willow tree awakened me to spring. Start my driving, turn the engine off. Over time of years I've seen so many rivers, oh flowing, nothing like to see the beauty of your green. Willow tree stands in the spring anew, the shade of green you're sharing. Everybody wants to be like you. I just want to wear your willow green shoes. Confidence gets broken, gets kind of low. Doesn't help when your pockets are too. And you worry, dreams are getting buried in every other living thing you got to do. A willow tree stands in the spring anew, the shade of green you're sharing. Everybody wants to be like you. I just want to wear your willow green shoes. Tough and bleak, the sun hung back, frozen for weeks. Empty coliseums to reason with, the memory of the beauty of your green. Willow tree stands in the spring anew, the shade of green you're sharing. Everybody wants to be like you. Willow tree stands, in the spring anew, the shade of green you're sharing. Everybody wants to be like you. I just want to wear your green shoes, yeah. Thank you. All right. Yeah. I just couldn't resist singing. That's a fairly new song. I just recorded that, and it's like, this is just too good of a time to sing that song. Yeah. I've been seeing that willow green for a long time, and every time it surprises me, and it just goes, hello there. Hey, friend. It's about the biggest thing that tells you it's spring where that daggum willow turns to green. Yeah. Real pleasure to be here. Real pleasure to be here in Emory and for the Martha Bassett Show. It's really nice to be a part of all these good people here. And here's a song that came on a record, came out a year or two ago, and I'll do this song right now. It's one called Gone with Gone and Long Time. Yeah, it's three drifters, Gone, he's with Gone, and they got Long Time hanging out with them too. So just thought I'd let you know that so you wouldn't go, what the heck is he singing about? Yeah. Like three drifters off a train coming out of New Orleans, riding from the other side of Dun. Caught that freight last night that was coming down the line, gone with gone and long time. Now all around the fire, talk is restless and tired, holding to a cup in hand. Wish the water into wine got you lonesome on my mind. Gone with gone and long time. Blowing through the ages like ribbons on a post. Hear a lonesome whistle, see a lowly ghost coming out of the alley, all on a dime. It's gone with gone and long time. Now pick back up in speed, passing fast the scenery. Oh, where will you be waiting now? A purse trimmed in golden twine in your deepest pocket tied. Gone with gone and long time. Blowing through the ages like ribbons on a pole. Hear a lonesome whistle, see a lowly ghost coming out of the alley, all on a dime. Gone with gone and a long time. Play it now. Now sleep beneath the trees, three drifters rest in ease, or from a distance you can see them laying there. Oh, you best let them lie where they rest, they are fine. Gone with gone and long time. Blowing through the ages like ribbons on a post. Hear a lonesome whistle, see a lowly ghost coming out of the alleys, all on a dime. It's gone with gone and long time. Gone with gone and long time. Thank you. See you a little while later. Thank you.
Mr. Ed Snodderly.
sponsored in part by People Incorporated, building futures and realizing dreams for 60 years. And Doc Mark Handy. Support for your health at WHC comes from Dr. William Mark Handy, board-certified family practitioner offering house calls, nursing home and assisted living visits, located in Falls Plaza, 389 Falls Drive, Northwest Abingdon. Accepting new patients. What a thrill it is for us to be on the campus of Emory and Henry here in beautiful Southwest Virginia as part of the WEHC Spring Fund Drive. You can visit emoryhenry.edu/WEHC and make your gift today. All proceeds from tonight go directly to the operation of WEHC. We also want to give an extra big thank you to Serber & Son. These folks are a mom and pop hardware store offering a range of items including antiques and fishing gear, plus a service guarantee. You can find them at 208 Town Square Street in Glade Spring, Virginia. What's next on the show, Martha?
Up next, singer-songwriter Dori Freeman comes to us from Galax, Virginia, where she was raised in a famously musical family. Dori began recording in 2011 and now has 5 studio albums under her belt, representing traditional country through amplified folk. She's been on Rolling Stone's list of 10 new country artists you need to know. The New York Times said the purity of Dori Freeman's voice and the directness of her songwriting reflect not only her Appalachian hometown, Galax, but also a determined classicism, a rejection of the ways modern country punches itself up for radio and arenas. To me, Dori's music is full of heart and strength. This is her second time on our show, and it is my great honor to introduce to you Dori Freeman.
You say you can't save me, but I never asked you to. Can't you just believe that I only wanted to lie there with you? Now I'm telling you I love you, gotta have you just to breathe. And I need no reminder you don't feel the same for me. Darling, I can't stop thinking of you. Like a dog in the hot night, I'm howling for you. And I know it'll leave me blue, but I'm still in love with you. No, I'm not mistaken, but I'm breaking all the same. And one day you'll be taking your surrender to the game. Yes, when you are not looking and the tables have all turned, someone will steal your heart away and leave you like me to yearn. Darling, I can't stop thinking of you. Like a dog in the hot night, I'm howling for you. And I know it'll leave me blue, but I'm still in love with you. You say you can't save me, but I don't want you to. I'll be damned if I need any man to come to my rescue. Just come a little closer and rest your weary hands. That wall that you've been building, well, it's standing in the sand. Darling, I can't stop thinking of you. Like a dog in the hot night, I'm howling for you. And I know it'll leave me blue, but I'm still in love with you. And I know it'll leave me blue, but I'm still in love with you.
All right.
Thank y'all. Well, I play a lot of sad songs, so I hope you guys are happy to hear some sad songs tonight. This is one from one of my earlier albums. It's a little tune called Cold Waves.
Please welcome Rex McKee up to the stage. He's going to join us on the fiddle tonight.
The morning comes in fast, at least my dreams are done. There's something bitter and it's tying up my tongue. There's something heavy and it's weighing down my lungs. My body's restless, but I've got nowhere to run. Cold waves, blue haze, that's what it feels like on the dark days. Push it down just to get around, but it's always there, barely at bay. I've got a lover and he loves me very well. He took my broken heart and brought it back from hell. And with the slightest glance and movement he can tell that I am lost and only he can lift the veil. Cold waves, blue haze, that's what it feels like on the dark days. Push it down just to get around, but it's always there, barely at bay. And in the evening when I lay my baby down, I listen to her breathe the single sweetest sound. I pray she'll never lose the tenderness she's found, and that she'll never know the pain to which I'm bound. Cold waves, blue haze, that's what it feels like on the dark days. Push it down just to get around, but it's always there, barely at bay. Gold waves, blue haze, that's what it feels like on the dark days. Thank y'all.
That was beautiful, Dori.
Thank you.
So, you have a new record coming out, and I understand that this next song that we're going to do is on that.
Yes, I hopefully will have an album coming out this year, but I say that and it always takes much longer than you think it's going to. But yeah, my partner Nick and I, we spent most of the winter recording 10 new original songs in our studio that we have in our backyard, and so hopefully that's going to be out later 2025.
Wonderful. So you guys are getting a sneak peek tonight. So, Dori, can I ask you a little bit about your family, too? I know your dad and your grandpa are both musicians, and your grandpa is a wonderful visual artist as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my dad is a musician, and he teaches music lessons for a living and then gigs on the side. And so I learned how to play guitar from him and was exposed to lots of different types of music growing up thanks to my dad. And then my grandpa, he's from Eastern Kentucky, and he plays like a lot of old time and bluegrass and writes a lot of his own music. And he's also a pencil artist who draws portraits of Appalachian people. So a lot of art and music in the family.
Well, one of these days, I'd love to have the three of you on the stage
Yeah.
together. Let's make that happen.
That'd be great.
So we've got one more song in this set, and we're going to take a little intermission. And I invite you guys to check out the merch table out there, grab a drink, and in the meantime, here's a song from Dori.
I ain't all that happy living this life alone. Don't talk to nobody but through the end of a telephone. Used to go to church on Sunday, 'cause they say God forgives. Then I'd wake on Monday with no reason to live. Go ahead and knock me down all the way to the cold hard ground. It ain't like you'll be coming around since I made you cry. That was your last goodbye. Used to have a white one-story with a big old blue front door. Used to fit my whole heart inside, but it don't live there no more. Baby, I can still remember the look it left on your face when I lit that last match and sent our whole lives up in flames. Go ahead and knock me down all the way to the cold hard ground. It ain't like you'll be coming around since I made you cry. That was your last goodbye. Turned and walked away. Nothing left to say since I made you cry. That was your last goodbye. That was your last goodbye.
This is Dori Freeman.
Thank y'all.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Welcome back to the second half of the Martha Bassett Show, featuring Dori Freeman, Ed Snodderly, and Ivy Sheppard with Gina Dilge, Jenny Kimmel, Ed Davis, and Brian Ailey. The band tonight is Nicholas Falk, Krista Joe, Deshaun Hickman, Sarah Howell, Wendy Hickman, Russell Kelly, Rex McGee, Ben Singer, and me, Pat Lawrence. We'd like to give a big welcome to all of our listeners on WEHC and Wise FM Radio, the voice of Southwest Virginia. Accommodations were provided by Charlotte's Nest in Meadowview and Quality Inn Abingdon. Microphones were generously provided by Peluso Microphone Lab, right here in Virginia. Remember, you can listen to us weekly on 88.5 WEHC and Wise FM radio. Follow the entire schedule, listen to past radio shows, and subscribe to our podcast at marthabassettshow.com. Now let's get back to the beautiful McLaughlin Center for the Arts with Martha and the band.
Sometimes I'm right, and I can be wrong. My beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the baker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people. There is a blue one who can't accept the green one, for living with the fat one, trying to be a skinny one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Sha-sha, we gotta live together. I am no better, and neither are you. We're all the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then you can't figure out the bag I'm in. I am everyday people. There is a long hair that doesn't like the short hair for me. Such a rich one that will not help the poor one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Sha-sha. Oh, we gotta live together. There is a yellow one that won't accept the black one, that won't accept the red one, that won't accept the white one. Different strokes for different folks, and so on and so on, and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Sha-sha. I am everyday people. Sha-sha. This is Wendy Hickman. Will you please welcome back Ed Snodderly?
I drove in my car today. Hey, maybe give me a little bit more monitor. I kind of had to fight a little bit on that last two songs I did. Drove back, a little driving. Great interview on Ain't No Sunshine When You're Gone. Damn, it's good. NPR played the whole song. She said, this song's only 2 minutes long. We're going to play the whole song. And it says, Ain't No Sunshine. I think she said it, he sings it 26 times. It's such a good song. And then Booker T talking about producing that thing. Hey, Lord have mercy. Hey, well, here's going to be a song. This is sort of instructional, just in case it's springtime and you might need to fix something that's been needing to be fixed and too cold. This is one called Fixing That Old Gate. Fixing this old guitar. So anyway, just let it sit. Rest a minute. Yeah. Yay! Damn it. They said they edit this show, so that's good. fixing this old gate. Step back, take a look, see if it stands straight. Level to the eye, sturdy and not shake. Make it right, tamp it down, fixing this old gate. Now maybe breast hit high, drive a nail half up one side. Bend it facing up, so the chain will not slide. Make it right, tamp it up, fixing this old gate. Fixing this old gate, holds and hesitates like anything that's got a mind too. What hasn't changed is this need to keep something in or out and as you please. Metal wheels, a twisted vine, heavy gauge wire entwines. Random gears out of old machines, a horseshoe for a handle now. Horseshoe for a handle now. Yeah. Now you know what you can do. You can make it wide, so anything can come through on either side, day or night. Make it right, you can make it wide. Fixing this old gate, holds and hesitates like anything that's got a mind too. What hasn't changed is this need to keep something in or out and as you please. Metal wheels, a twisted vine, heavy gauge wire entwines. Random gears out of old machines, a horseshoe for a handle now. Hey, horseshoe for a handle now. Now how you wanna have it? To open in or out, the sun sets to the west, I'll soon be headed out. Tamp it up, tamp it down, hang a bell that rattles loud. Fixing this old gate, holds and hesitates like anything that's got a mind too. What hasn't changed is this need to keep something in or out and as you please. Metal wells, a twisted vine, heavy gauge wire entwines. Random gears out of old machines, a horseshoe for a handle now. Horseshoe for a handle now. Yeah. Whoa, fixing that old gate. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, Ed.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome, man.
I joined you out here.
Lovely.
So I understand you teach at East Tennessee State.
I do a little showing up there. I don't know how much I teach, but I teach, yeah. I do a little songwriting thing there, but you can't teach songwriting. You can only try to do a little something, show up, get them started, get them with routine, and
create
just
the conditions.
Yeah, yeah. It's fun though, but I've been there for a long time, and it's a really good program there. Bluegrass, old time, roots music.
Well, my first experience with one of the graduates was one of our first guests on the show, Amethyst Kia.
Oh yeah, Amethyst, yeah.
An amazing, amazing musician. Yeah.
She and I hung out quite a bit She was in my songwriting class, and then we hung out in several semesters of playing old-time guitar together. And on this last record I made, she's on 3 songs, and then this new record I made, she's singing again. So it's a real pleasure. She's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is, and
Yeah.
such a talent.
Good singer.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
that's right.
So I read that part of the Diamond Stream is permanently displayed on the Wall of Honor in the Country Music Hall of Fame in Nashville.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
Well, A.P. Carter, he's the one who did it.
Wow.
He conjured it up saying, in a trembling voice kind of way, he says, I think you ought to put the 3rd verse of this song up on the wall here. And they did, and it starts a little pool of water, and it rushes down 3 stories of the building. It feels cool. It feels great. I do a lot of singing around with other songwriters. They all go, Ed, you're the only one that's got their verse of a song at the Country Music Hall of Fame. I go, I know.
Yeah.
I said, but you have a song recorded by Garth Brooks. He goes, I know.
Both cool things.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? What was your role?
I did a couple of roles. I was in Mississippi with the Allison Krauss Band for a week. We did the ballroom scene, and I went, well, this is fun. And George Clooney, he would kind of come over and hang out with us because there was 300 extras in the ballroom. He goes, I just got to hang with you guys because I ain't in the mood to do autographs. And so he was hanging out, and I had to get a haircut during that week. And every time he'd ride by on the bicycle, he'd point his finger at me, you had to get a haircut. And then I came back, and they needed a fiddler for the Village Idiot scene where I'm marching through town to they're getting ready to hang the gangster. I can't think of his name, but yeah, that was shot like at 1 in the morning. Yeah, and for the whole night in Hollywood. So that was at a set. So if you're going to be in a movie, that was a good movie to be in.
Yeah, for sure.
I
So
see people.
You were the Village Idiot.
I was a Village Idiot. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Ethan Cohen goes, I hope you don't mind what we did to you, Ed. I said, hey, man, I'm just happy to be in your movie. I don't care. Anyway, it's a real pleasure. Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm going to go back and watch it now that I've met you.
I see people that go, I've seen that movie 30 times. And it's a really fun movie.
It is. You know? It's great. It's great.
But none of us knew what really was going on. I don't even know if the Coen brothers did, but they were so cool. They just knew, and they were so down to earth and just hanging out. But it was just really an interesting thing to see such 2 people working together and having a great spirit of knowing what they were going to do and doing it, and all in the just of pleasure of working together, like being in a band, people getting along, and none of that pretense of sort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good. It's great. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we are honored to have you on the show, and I'd like to ask you to play us some more music.
Okay, I can do that. And it's a pleasure to be on your show, so thank you, Martha.
Thank
you. Remember when they thought we didn't wear shoes? Had a little laugh at the way we talked too. Close your eyes 'cause your granny knew. Throw nothing away you might can use. The spring that pulled the back door shut now's on the gate that keeps the chickens pinned up. A broken handle off a bucket pail that makes a good hook hung on a nail. Gasoline engine runs then quits. I seen my uncle kick the piss out of it. Close the hood hard down on that 88. Back seat holds 2 bales of hay. So I'm gonna ask, you might laugh, what's it worth to sing this song? Can't let it lost, can't let it gone. See an old man coming up the road. Something on his back, I'm gonna lighten his load. Remember when they thought we was backwoods? Well, they were right about that, and it was understood. Friendly to a stranger's talk, like chimney smoke blows through the crops. A coat of many colors plays on the radio. There's some fabric in the drawer if you want to sew. Open the drawer to a cedar wood smell. It tells me this world ain't gone to hell. So I'm gonna ask, you might laugh, what's it worth to sing this song? Can't let it lost, can't let it gone. I see an old man coming up the road. There's something on his back, I'm gonna lighten his load. Oh, was a radio under my pillow at night. Transistors picking up Chicago's light. World seeped through the cracks of my skin. Oh, the old willing to let the new in. Got all kinds of neighbors in the neighborhood. 50 years ago where the corn stalks stood. And what your granny said and what your granny did still echoes along in my head. So I'm gonna ask, you might laugh, what's it worth to sing this song? Can't let it lost, can't let it gone. See an old man coming up the road. Something on his back, I'm gonna lighten his load. I see a woman in a field far away. She's standing now, she's kneeling to pray. See a boy and girl walking hand in hand. Ah, they seem to be dreaming the best they can. Thinking of those past and strong. Ah, they didn't have half and still got it long. Yes, they did. Yeah. Woo. Thank you. All right. Thank you, thank you. That's Chimney Smoke, and I just happen to have that record here tonight. 400 of them. That's a stupid joke. I mean, that's been done so many dang times. Hey, listen, also, too, I'm a part of this. She said that earlier, but I couldn't keep up with all the stuff she was reading about me, and it's like, that was something. It's like, who is that boy? Anyway, next year celebrates 50 years of the Down Home. And as this show, nothing's easy. People have been going, what are you going to do? What are you going to do for your 50th? I said, we got to get there first. This is just not a given thing. This is all very liquid. Yeah, it is. It is. And next June of next year will be 50, but trying to make a few plans. But this next song, and I'll leave you with this one. This is a song, I can only give you the intro to say, if you've ever had the experience, both physically or in your memory, and you see someone or someone comes to see you, and you go, there you are. There you are. Damn, there you are, man. Wow, look at you. There you are. That's all I can tell you, okay? And from there, you're on your own. There you are. Looking like memory, lost in the century. You're thinking in. There you're standing in your dusty shoes, no longer guessing what you're gonna lose. There you are, just like a kid. I never knew how you did till I got closer in. We hit the road running fast like trains. Jumped on to ride with you, got me closer to the flame. There you are, in in that hat, taking your time to talk like that. You're more than the dust and dew. You're more than the country blues. You're more than what the wind blows through. In your eyes is a room to see in. I look around and find no chance of rain for a couple of days. You spit the seeds out, smile like a vine. Spit the seeds out, smile like a vine. There you are in that hat, taking your time to talk like that. You're more than the wind and the rain. You're more than the country blues. You're more than what the wind blows through. There you are, like a simple truth. Let's do that again. Ow! Yeah. There you are, like a simple truth. A pack of juicy fruit in your pocketbook of time. There's cold watermelon, and all we need's a knife. You turn around, you read my mind. There you are in that hat, taking your time to talk like that. You're more than the dust and dew. You're more than the country blues. You're more than what the wind blows through. In your eyes is a room to see in. I look around and find no chance of rain for a couple of days. You spit the seeds out, smile like a vine. You spit the seeds out, smile like a vine. There you are in that hat, taking your time to talk like that. You're more than the dust and dew. You're more than the country blues. You're more than what the wind blows through. You're more than the country blues. You're more than what the wind blows through.
Hey, thank you all very much, and thanks to Martha. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Ed Snodderly.
In the spirit of Ed Snodderly's ode to fixing things, we want to thank again the fine folks at Serber & Son. This small business is a journey into the past, reminding us of a simpler time. You won't find self-checkouts. Instead, familiar faces will greet you year after year, sharing their knowledge. Each visit an education, teaching you about the best sweet corn to plant, bait for Alvarado walleye in the spring, and how to install a new P-trap under your sink. It's Serber & Son. And how about Wahlberg Construction? These folks offer a wide range of services, including design-build solutions, construction management, and commercial general contracting. And they stand by their mission to deliver excellent and creative construction solutions while helping their employees, clients, and vendors to thrive. And don't forget, by supporting WEHC, you are connecting students and the people of Southwest Virginia. So visit the WEHC website and make a gift now at the description in the live stream and help support the voice of Southwest Virginia. All proceeds from tonight go directly to WEHC. Now, let's get back to the show with Martha and the band.
Home's become such an angry place. Friends now wear eyes face the chasms grown so wide. Words of wisdom from a different time. An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. The same is true today. We drown in ill will, or we swallow the pill and go on and say a good word to them now. Say a good word, 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 say a good word. Nobody gets everything right. Shine your love light, go on and say a good word to them now. Life is so hard. Who isn't scarred? Go on and say a good word to them now. Magnanimity, magnanimity. It's not too late. Don't hesitate. Go on and say a good word to them now. Sing it with me. Say a good word. 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 Say a good word to them. Say a good word. Say a good word to them. Say a good word. Say a good word to them. Say a good word. Say a good word to them. Say a good word. Say a good word to them. Say a good word. Say a good word to them. Say a good word. Say a good word to them. Say a good word. Thank you. That was beautiful, you guys.
That's a lovely song by Iris Dement.
All right, I would like to invite out to the stage Ivy and Jenny to sing a song with me, and the band is going to stay here too. We're adding this song, so I added this to the set list, yes. I came to town a little early yesterday so that the three of us could go do a TV spot. And what was the station, Ivy? WCYB in Bristol. Yeah, you can clap for them. And so we were trying to figure out what we were going to do. And we all knew this Hank Williams song. I might need to tune here real quick. Yes, I do. And so we haven't actually practiced this with the band, but the three of us did it yesterday, and I've done it with the band, so we decided to live dangerously. We did. Oh my gosh, I had the best hot dog. So we're going to start on All right. This is called My Bucket's Got a Hole in It, which we thought was a good song to sing for a fundraiser. Starting on the 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. I can't buy no beer. Well, I'm standing on the corner with the bucket in my hand. I'm waiting for a woman, but ain't got no man. 'Cause my bucket, yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. I can't buy no beer. Take one, Ivy. Well, I went up on the mountain. I looked down at the sea. I seen the crabs and the fishes doing the bee by me. 'Cause my bucket, yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. I can't buy no beer. Rex. There ain't no use me working so hard when I got a woman in the boss man's yard. 'Cause my bucket, yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. I can't buy no beer. One more time. Well, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. Yeah, my bucket's got a hole in it. I can't buy no beer. Ivy Sheppard and Jenny Kimmel. All right, I want to welcome Ivy Sheppard and the 78s back to the stage.
We try to spin fast. I don't know if there's any dancers out here.
What's that?
I said, I don't know if there's any dancers out here. We got a good flat-footing tune that we want to play for you. If you're from Grayson County, this is the national anthem. You might have to put your hand over your heart and face independence. If you're from Surrey County, you'd need to face Dobson. But if you're from East Tennessee, this isn't the right way to play it. So, but we'll do it anyway. Where's everybody else?
We're rounding us all up.
Brian.
You all need to get at the right speed. This is 78 now. Well, again, I want to thank Martha for accepting the offer to come up here and do this show at Emory and Henry. I think we just have a wonderful facility, and it's just a top-flight, first-class kind of thing that she has put together. I love the show. We quickly picked it up when she said she was going to syndicate it. I said, oh, yeah, we'll put that on WEHC. So you should tune in Sunday evenings at 6 o'clock to catch the Martha Bassett Show. And we certainly hope that she'll be back. And we just also want to thank you for your support being here and for your support of our little radio station. We think it's kind of a special place, and Leanne Hunter, who is my right hand, and I just have a wonderful time with all the community volunteers who we have, all the friends that we made, the students who are wonderful. Ben Dunkley has been here from England this last year and will go back and work at his station in Exeter, and Brandon Cox is getting ready to graduate, and we got kids in grad school for broadcast. So we know that there's a rich future for keeping alive what we're trying to do, and that's an important thing, and we're certainly happy to be part of it. We'll play you a little bit of Sally Ann now. Well, we'll do you one more song. And as is my wont, we usually close out with a hymn. This isn't quite a hymn, but it's got a lot of thought and a lot of feeling in it, and it seems right for the time. Let me make sure I got this banjo in good tune. You got anything to add, Ed Davis?
This is Bob Dylan is a hero to many of us, and we see Bob Dylan's influence in a lot of music. Ed Snodderly, for example, and so we've got a Bob Dylan tune here from about 1962. It's very early Bob Dylan, and it was never on an album, right? It was just on outtakes and some concerts and such. And I guess it's a protest song.
Yeah, a bit. Reminder to be present and in yourself.
Yeah. What else can you say about that?
Yeah.
You know?
It's called Let Me Die in My Footsteps.
I will not go down under the ground, 'cause somebody tells me that death's coming around, and I will not carry myself down to die. When I go to my grave, my head will be high, let me die in my footsteps before I go down under the ground. There's rumors of war and wars that have been. The meaning of life has been lost in the wind, and some people thinking that the end is close by. Instead of learning to live, they are learning to die. Let me die in my footsteps before I go down under the ground. Don't know if I'm smart, but I think I can see if someone is pulling the wool over me. And if this war comes and death's all around, let me die on this land, for I die underground. Let me die in my footsteps before I go down under the ground. There's always been people who have to cause fear. They've been talking about war now for many a long year. I've read all their statements and I've not said a word. But now, Lord God, let my poor voice be heard. Let me die in my footsteps before I go down under the ground. Go out in your country where the land meets the sun. See the craters and the canyons where the waterfalls run. Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, Idaho. Let every state in this union seep deep in your soul, and you'll die in your footsteps before you go down under the ground.
Thank you.
Y'all, that was Ivy Sheppard in the 78s.
You're listening to the Martha Bassett Show on National Public Radio, live from the McLaughlin Center for the Arts on the campus of Emory and Henry University. We want to thank again Summers Roof and Cellar for its support of this show, its gracious hospitality and nourishing meals. Owner and sommelier Charlie Berg has curated a selection of over 300 wines, each offering a unique story. The rooftop patio provides stunning views of historic Abingdon and the Blue Ridge Highlands. With a full bar featuring original cocktails and a delectable dinner menu, the rooftop at Summers is the perfect place to unwind and relax. This WEHC Spring Fundraiser Special is also supported in part by Falls Hearing. Did you know treating hear loss is the most effective modifiable risk factor when it comes to the development of dementia and cognitive decline? Properly fit hearing aids can lower risk by 48% for people with hearing loss. Thanks also goes to Food Country USA, locally owned and operated since 1914. They provide customers quality and value with products sourced in our region. From the farm to our stores to your table, Food Country USA. What's next on the show, Martha?
Dori Freeman is back.
Trying so hard not to let the cold in, but it comes creeping down my spine. Trying my best not to let the cruel things my heart says pollute my mind. They don't stand the test of time. Sticking my tongue out, baby, I'm wrong out, running the maze inside of my head. I can't sleep when the lullaby that my heart sings is a dirge instead, weighing my body down like lead. I wanna go where the wind and rain don't blow, where the dew on the leaves tastes like wine and mead, where my head empties out of all worrying and doubt. I wanna go, I wanna go. Do you ever feel like a bird in a cage, looking through the bars with a 20-mile stare? Do you ever feel like you've been run ragged, choking on a bit like a thoroughbred mare, weighed down by the saddle you wear? I wanna go where the wind and rain don't blow, where the dew on the leaves tastes like wine and mead, where my head empties out of all worrying and doubt. I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go.
Yeah, this is Dori Freeman.
Thank you, guys. That's another brand new tune. It's one of the first times we played that live, and it's going to be on the new album that comes out sometime this year. We'll see when. I'll play you guys one more that's going to be on that new album. This is one that I wrote last summer when I was outside with my daughter, and it's called Out on the Line.
She does the laundry, the wash rags and clothes, out on the line where everything goes, to soak up the sunshine, the grass in her toes. Tied up in ribbons and wind in her hair, she doesn't give a damn, she doesn't care. The weight of the world can't get her out there. Out on the line, she's gonna be just fine. didn't need to, an old miller can. She gives up the gold stand, she turns up the band. Out on the line, she's gonna be just fine. Out on the line, she's gonna be just fine.
Put your hands together for Dori Freeman.
Thank y'all.
All right, I'd like to invite everybody else back out on the stage. And while they're coming out here, I want to thank you so much for your hospitality. It's been amazing bringing our team up here. And you guys have just been an amazing audience. And we're just so grateful to you for supporting WEHC and for being here for us tonight. And we hope we'll see you again next year. Or if you want to drive down to Elkin sometime and visit us in our home theater, that would be just fine too. Consider yourselves invited.
Yeah, let's ask. Martha, do you have an extra set of words?
Yes, I do.
She's the leader. She's prepared. Look at that.
Not me, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Thank you. A lot of words in the next song. It was written by the great Hazel Dickens, and I actually grew up about 30 minutes from her in West Virginia. Never had the pleasure of meeting her, but I'm a fan, and we'd love to end the night with one of her songs. And if you know it, sing along with us. Let me grab a guitar. Hey, Ivy. Thank you for having us.
Martha,
She's the reason this is all happening tonight.
Well, we just want you to come back.
We would be honored to come back. Put your hands together for Ivy and the 78s.
Yeah.
For Ed Snodderly.
Yeah.
For Dori Freeman. And for our awesome house band.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this song is called They'll Never Keep Us Down. You know it? All right, you're about to.
We're right there with you.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. United we stand, divided we fall. For every dime they give us, battle must be fought. So working people, use your power, the key to liberty. Don't support that rich man style of luxury. And they'll never keep us down. Oh no, ain't no way they can ever keep us down. We won't be bought, we won't be sold, to be treated right. Well, that's our goal, and there ain't no way they can ever keep us down. Ivy and Gina.
Well, we've been shot, we've been jailed, Lord, it's a sin. Women and little children stood right by the men. But we got a union contract that keeps the worker free, and they'll never shoot that union out of me. Oh, they'll never shoot that union out of me. Oh, no, never shoot that union out of me.
Got a contract in our hands, signed by the blood of honest men, and they'll never shoot that union out of me. Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in and to our beautiful live audience and for supporting the WEHC Spring Fun Drive. Let's hear it for Dori Freeman and Snodderly and Ivy Sheppard with Gina Dilge, Jenny Kimmel, Ed Davis, and Brian Ailey. How about our fearless leader, Martha Bassett? Come join us all in the lobby. The band tonight is Nicholas Malk, Krista Joe, Deshaun Hickman, Sarah Howell, Wendy Hickman, Russell Kelly, Rex McGee, Ben Singer, and me, Pat Lawrence. Big thanks to Ken Cornett, Leanne Hunter, Ivy Sheppard, and all the folks at the McLaughlin Center and the University and WEHC for making this place feel like home. Jeff Irving, James Bricky, Doug Williams of Electromagnetic Radiation Recorders handled the sound. Nick Bassett, Danny Carr, and Brady Reed provided our video broadcast. It's the Martha Bassett Show. Good music for good people. Thanks for coming. Drive safe. You all been great. Come chat with us in the lobby. Good job, y'all. I love it. Like someone comes running from the wing.